Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. And you know where you are. We're in the Overflow room. Yes. That's a quiet one because the kitties are down here running around and I don't want to freak them out. I already freaked them out as Finster just came whizzing by. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Finster. Hey, Finster, come here. She's going that way, you see. Finster, hello. She doesn't care. Anyway, I don't know where Mildred went. She's up here somewhere, hanging out, looking out a window. All right, here's today's clump of Poulenc. Yeah, great stuff. Oh, God, I love Poulenc. This was he's such a discovery. It's so much fun to listen to. It's just unbelievably joyous music. It really is, even when he's being dark. There's something so vibrant in what he does. So let's vibrate with him. We have the complete solo piano music on 3 discs with Paul Crossley on Sony. This was one of those sets that you had because you couldn't get the stuff anywhere else. For a long time, it was a placeholder. But it's really better than that. Crossley is a very sensitive artist, and the performances are lovely. They never got quite the attention that French people get because they're French. But I think that it was really brave of him to do all of this, and he does it well. So I kept it. I mean, he deserves to be savored, I think. So I'm savoring. And then we've got the Poulenc Centenary edition. This is the Czech people. Studio recorded in Paris and in Prague. Okay, with the Prague Wind Quintet doing the sextet with Istvan Klansky piano. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. The violin sonata, the elegy for horn and piano, the oboe sonata, and the clarinet sonata with fabulous, fabulous Czech woodwind people. And Czech woodwind people are among the best in the universe. This is on Praga. It's a great disc. Who's playing also? Yes. Pascal Devoyant, Ivan Klansky, Pascal Morag, Gérard Poulet, and all kinds of other people. Good stuff. Good stuff. The complete Melodies. This was part of that wonderful EMI series of all the French melodies of Ravel and Debussy and Fauré and Poulenc, and it was just a great series. An absolutely wonderful series. The singers are Elie Ameling, Nikolai Gedda, Michel Sénéchal, Gérard Souzet, and William Parker baritone with Dalton Baldwin piano, and it doesn't get any better than this. 4 discs, all of his songs. They all fit in his songs. There's like a zillion of them. I mean, because most of them are very, very short, but they are some of the most exquisite combinations of poetry. Pity you don't get the words. And music that you will ever hear in your life. Absolutely fabulous. And it's easy enough, to find the poetry. It's all major stuff, so you can Google it. These days, it's all online anyway, and it's really wonderful. And then we've got the complete musique de chambre. Now, all of this stuff is in the big Poulenc box. The melodies, this thing, anything on EMI is in that complete oeuvre box, the complete works. But these were all available separately before. And I kept them separately because that way I don't have to go digging around in the box to find what I want. So here we have the complete chamber music, which takes how many CDs? It's only 2 CDs. It's kind of amazing. But again, it didn't write long. So there's a lot of stuff. And it's amazing listening to his music, as I've said in every one of these videos, that although he's not writing long, there's a lot of music in these little pieces because he tended to write in unless he was writing a big tune, and he wrote gorgeous tunes, in 2 and 4 bar phrases, which could change styles like on a dime. So you're getting a lot of music in a short space that's really fun to listen to because of its kaleidoscopic quality. The chamber music consists, there's the violin sonata, the cello sonata, the trio for piano, oboe, and bassoon, the sextet for piano and winds, which is just incredible, the flute sonata, the oboe sonata, the clarinet sonata, the elegy for horn and piano, the sonata for 2 clarinets, which is an odd little piece, a delicious little thing, the sonata for clarinet and bassoon, and the sonata for horn, trombone, and trumpet, which is quite remarkable. But again, these pieces have movements that are less than 2 minutes long. delicious, delightful, lovely, wonderful works to get to know. And these are with all the best French players of the day, and then they're just wonderful. That's on EMI now, Warner, and it's in the complete Poulenc edition if that's still around. Oh, look, we already talked about this recording in the last video. It's the Gloria of the Stabat Mater and the litanies to à la Vierge Noire with Catherine Dubosc, the Westminster Singers, and Hickox. Not a disc I particularly care for, and I have two of them. I mean, I don't understand why I got two of them. This is like a reissue. One was a reissue, and what can I say? It just accumulated. Then we've got this delicious thing with the Prague Wind Quintet, which we already saw on Praga, doing the Poulenc Sextoire, the sextet, but this is other composers. Millot, Cheminée du Rat René, which is lovely, and Jacques Ibert's Trois Pièces Brèves, and Jean Francais, his Wind Quintet. So I got this, obviously, because it has all the other stuff, in addition to the Prague Wind Quintet's version of the sextet, which is a different performance, by the way. Yeah, you know, can't have too many performances of the sextet because it's totally amazing. Oh, this is Dutoit. Dutoit doing strange little song cycles with instrumental accompaniment. This is one of the best discs in the Dutoit Poulenc cycle, which was not otherwise very good. And we're going to run into it shortly, you'll see. But we've got Le Bal Masqué, which is insane, a wonderful, absurdist cantata. Le Bestiaire, ou Cortège d'Orphée. The Rhapsodie Nègre, which is also crazy. Coquard, the three Mouvement Perpetuel, which is orchestrated by various hands. Le Gendarme Incompris, and the four poems of Max Jacob, the world premiere recording, Max Jacob, in these instrumental versions. These are really good performances, with François Leroux as the baritone, Dominique Wies, Lambert Wilson, Pascal Roger, soloists from the Orchestre National de France under Charles Dutoit. This was the disc that we needed from that series, because a lot of this stuff was hard to find. So yeah, it's on Decca, and it's really good. Then we've got Semyon Bychkov, Paris 1920. Les Biches, the complete Les Biches, and Millot, Le Boeuf sur le Toit, and Honegger, Pacific 231, which really has nothing to do with the other music on here. I mean, it's so different in character. It's the Orchestre de Paris and Semyon Bychkov, and you know, he did these. He did some of these French things when he was there, and I don't think he was terribly interested in them, but he did them, and they're not bad. It's not fabulous, but it's not bad. It wasn't like something to really get you excited. Then we've got Pascal Roger doing Poulenc chamber music. Roger's performance of Poulenc were first class. They were beautiful. And here we've got the sextet, the clarinet sonata, the flute sonata, the oboe sonata, and the trio for piano, oboe, and bassoon, which has the most amazingly delicious finale. Da 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 ba ba da da ba da dum bum 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 da 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 dum. Oh, it's amazing. So that's on Decca, and that's lovely. And then we have this thing, French Chamber Music for Woodwinds Volume 2. It's Disc A, has Ravel, Introduction and Allegro, and the Pièce en forme d'habanera. Who's playing this? William Bennett, flute, Nicholas Daniel, oboe, James Campbell, clarinet, Rachel Goff, bassoon, with thousands of other people, who I will not mention. And then you've got like all the Poulenc stuff with woodwinds, which is most of what he wrote. Zillions and zillions of little woodwind things. And it's on Kala, the Kala label. Again, lovely performances. You know, no one does Poulenc badly. They just don't. Mostly because it's music for solo woodwinds, and we have such great solo wind players these days. I mean, you know, there's no way they screw it up. And they don't there. So there you have it, my friends. More Poulenc. Keep on listening, and take care.